to work with StepUp. By the way, if someone has definitely allowed himself to be in a meeting or book a meeting with StepUp, it means he's thinking bigger. There is something he's looking at. And again, for the normal connections that we normally send during our work and so on, never neglect, never look at the person you are sending connection to. There is maybe someone in the background. The person who invites us for the meeting is Mary, but she never appeared. It sounds like the first day she received the message, she immediately connected Tade, who is also leading from Germany. And we were thinking, we were expecting to meet Tade, no, Mary in the meeting, unexpectedly it's somebody else. And that's why even we changed everything, thinking that as Mary could not speak English, now French would be convenient, to make her feel in the boat. But there was someone else in the background. So when we send our connections, first of all, we don't look at that actually person. Maybe that can open a wide, web of people who are going to work with us. You never know. But for the real meeting itself, it was really great. Only connection. It was a great experience.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with you, Jason. It was an amazing experience. I was there in the meeting right from the very beginning, and it was very hard for me to keep quiet. But I kept quiet for a good 45 minutes. It was really nice. Your pitch was very good, but what can I say? So one learning I can think of is, if you are sharing the screen, okay, then one more person can do the talking. Okay, don't share the screen and the talk, from the same person. I think, you can save some internet bandwidth. Okay, number one. Number two, we can ask everybody to switch off their video. Everybody switch off their video when they are sharing. See, like right now, all of you are on video, but once I start sharing, then you can switch off your videos, right? We don't need our videos. Number two. Number three, Shem did a terrible mistake. You remember what he did when he shared his screen? Anybody noticed, the mistake, when Shem shared his screen, what happened? Okay, let me show you what he did. Okay. So Shem shared a screen like this, correct? Unfortunately, I don't have. So he has to be like this, right? So he came like this, and then he did something. He right-clicked and shared like this, show presenter view. Okay, everybody was seeing this, and then I don't know whether it is Shem or you, Jason. You started reading this. You said, "Hi, my name is Bahana. I'm a StepUpOne refugee graduate. We started StepUp.One." So you started reading this, and that guy was saying, "Oh, I can see everything on the screen." Do so you are going like this. All your notes, the notes which you have written in French was visible to that person. Did you notice that? So the screen was supposed to be like this, but you went on to the presenter view. You should never be on the presenter view like that. I don't know whether you noticed it, Shem or Jason, or do you remember this?
That was terrible. I think it happened once. We realized that we had to switch to the right, section.
Yeah. It's really, I mean, it's a mistake everybody do. Okay, it's not something to do with you. Everybody do this mistake. They think the other people can't see the the presenter view. Okay, so you have to be really careful when you're sharing. You have to you can see my screen, isn't it? Okay, you can see my screen. Right click. Okay, now what do you see? Do you see the left hand side or no? Sorry, right hand side. Do you see the writing? Hi, my name is Bahana. Huh?
Yeah.
You can see. Okay. How to make it go away? Let me think about it. How to, because I have not really because I never read from anything, so I never had this problem. But we need to find out something. Everybody can see this, right? Let me make it big. You can see the right hand side, words, right? Jason, Shem, can you see the words on the right hand side, or you're seeing the full screen of my presentation?
We are seeing even the writings, the presenter's view.
Okay. So even I don't know how to take it away. Let me let me see how to, because so wait a minute. So wait a minute. So share content.
Click on the three dots when you present. There are three dots on the left the left corner, mostly the below one. The left below corner, you'll find the three dots.
Okay, just give me 1 second.
So
see, this is how you present it, but then, yeah, this three dots, yes. Okay, now are you able to see?
Yeah, of course, we are still able to see.
You are able to see the writing, is it?
Yeah.
Oh no, you see, this is the problem. I was like really having, but how to remove this?
Yeah.
But there is a way. It's just that I have never done it, so I'm never bothered to worry about it. So give me 1 second. This is a big problem. When you're presenting, you can't have all these things, coming up. It's really funny, actually. That guy kept on saying, I can see everything. I can see everything.
Funny.
Okay, let's see. PowerPoint Live. Okay, I can choose this one. Presenting. Okay, what is this? Give only stop sharing. Okay, no. Give control. Presenting. Okay, now you see my full screen.
Yeah.
And now?
Not yet.
You see the right hand side thing. Okay, don't worry. You know what? I don't want to make people this thing, because this is not fair. We should try to figure it out. Shem, you or Jason, somebody figure it out. I never had a problem because I never read anything from the presentation. I just talk like this. But can you guys figure it out? Because when you're presenting, the presenter view should be only visible to you. It should not be visible to all the other people, who are sitting on the other side. Yeah. Just figure this out. I don't know how to do that myself. Okay. Any quick questions from anybody before we'll start with the leaderboard for this week. Let me share. I think we have a new leader this week. Let me see if I can share it with you. So far this week we have done how many? We have done 12,800 connections. Can you see my screen? So we've done 12,800 connections.
You're not seeing your screen.
Looks like Zach needs to really ramp up. Zach is the very bottom. And if I keep going up, Selemani, Berberi, Shem has come to the 4th position now. Shem, from number 1 to number 4. Oh, no, sorry, you're not number 4, number 3. So it looks like Ahmed has beaten everybody. Ahmed is at 1,181. So that's really good. And I think last time when I saw it was Mohammed who had was leading the leaderboard, but this time it is Ahmed. Let me also look at one more thing. in terms of how many people are connecting back. Something is not adding up. So there are 88 people connecting back for Muhammad, 79. Is this number correct, Shem? The 79 people connecting back? Because you may not be updating.
I'm actually 90, not 79.
Okay. So as far as this week is concerned, it is Ahmed, Mohammed, Shem, Barbary, Salmani, and Patience. So these are the 5 people who will be winning the prize. And in terms of, I didn't do the calculation, but it looks like, some of these people are really, coming like Yaradi or Kasi. They're all really, Martha is also, catching up. Martha, Joel has been pushed down. I don't know why. Joel is really low now. Yeah, I think this group is the group which is going to win the next. Yeah, between these guys. We have, you remember when we started this competition, which day? Just, I think it was the 3rd, right? 3rd of May. No, 3rd of May. Yeah, 3rd of May, I think. Yeah. So we have another 10 more days to go. We have another 10 more days to go for, declaring the winners. So that's good. I am really surprised, how every week some new person is coming up. So hopefully, this is anybody who's running out of contacts. I just assigned nearly 1,000 contacts to you, Shem. Anybody's running out of contacts? Just quickly. You guys have enough contacts to go and do the job? I have assigned 1,000 to.
I would think I shall be needing some more because I'm reaching my limit now. I had 1,500, but I've contacted over 300 now. So definitely within this week, I'm going to be less than 100. Which gives me a notice that we should look into this in advance.
Okay. Is that Yasir?
Yeah, that's Yasir.
Okay. Sorry, Yasir. I've just put you on mute. I think I don't know. Even if one of you come outside mute, there is so much of this thing. Yes, Yasir. Yasir, you're with which team? Which team are you with?
I belong to the team of Bahana Ayurveda.
Okay. Oh, no excuse. Bahana has got like some 20,000 people or 7,000 people. So, if he doesn't give you the thing, just go and kill him. Actually, he has to give you, he has to give you as soon as you finish. He has to give you. Yeah. He's got the highest number of contacts. So don't let number of. You need to really come. Huh?
Yeah, Bahana is also cooperative. I know. I would talk to you. I've never raised that before. I was just mentioning it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else? I think. Yeah. All the leaders are all. Bahana was challenging everybody that he's going to catch up and beat everybody, but doesn't. Have you guys seen Bahana on the leaderboard? I can't search for him. Where is he? Okay, he's at least come on the leaderboard. He's done 200. Zamzam also has done 200. That's good. Pascal has done 150. The other Pascal has done 130. Okay, so it's not bad actually. Everybody has done something or other. Keisha has done 229. That's good. Where is Jean-Marie? Jean-Marie is not to be seen on the table. The leaders has to set an example, right?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
I have just checked from my from the dashboard. And I realized that I have 115 who have connected back to me, and around 15 who have who have engaged. But the total number of that I have updated, actually there's 704, but I can.
Yeah, sorry, Shem. I think somebody else was also talking. So you're saying your total number is 700 or something like that?
Yeah, I was saying like total number of people that I have contacted 700.
It's surprising, Shem. You're the only one who's not on mute. Still, we get some echo while you're talking. You might want to check. Even yesterday when you were pitching to the customer, I think the sound was not coming out very nice. When Jason is talking, the sound is perfect. Okay, anyway, we'll figure it out, Shem. I think your guys are doing really well. So that's good. All right. Okay, let's get started, guys. I think today I wanted to just before I start, anything else? Anybody else have any doubts? Anything that you want to talk about? I want to talk about social media marketing today, because a lot of you are getting a lot of jobs on social media marketing. So I want to teach how to do social media marketing from scratch. So if you have never ever done anything, I will try to cover it today fully so that you know exactly what to do, at least to begin something. Okay, so that is my plan. But before I jump in and then forget about everything, I want to give you a couple of minutes to ask any questions that you might have. But please go one by one. Yes, Nestor, you have anything to ask?
Thank you, everyone, and the team. Anis, I'm grateful that today I'm able to join the team again after some busy couple of days and weeks, but I'm happy I'm in the team again. So yesterday I managed to join the Chef Joe's meeting with the French team.
Yeah.
And it was there are some lessons that I learned in that meeting, and there are some key points also I picked from the team. One of the observation from the beginning, the meeting started well, and though there was a bit of, as you said, the challenge of screen sharing, and this challenge kept on persisted for some minutes, and it brought kind of disorganization or a lot of time wasting.
Yes.
The way how I saw the first expression from the team, because the team that we are connecting with, saying what's happening, what's not coming. So maybe a lesson that I'm learning from that is who are going to do the job for the given client, we need to be up to the game. We need to know what we are going to present. Let the screen sharing and the PowerPoint that we are not going to read from one to the end of the client when we are sharing. Let it come from the main. Let's just be sharing, let the client see what we are sharing, but it should come, let the client let him or she see that we know what we are doing. Let him or her see our credibility, that these guys, what they are talking, it's what they are showing me. Not, but when you read from the screen also, it means that there's still something you are lacking that the client will see. But if we show that confidence, we show that it's coming in our mind, we show that we can share, we show we can deliver the job, that means our clients are going to trust us and they are going to be sure that we can do the job. I was happy with the way how you came in fast, and you controlled the room, and everything was understood, and everyone was now okay. So that's my kind of lesson that I learned.
Yeah. No, I mean, yes, but I can do this, thanks, Nestor. I think this is an excellent feedback what you just now gave. I want everybody to, reflect on it, right? Because I found it, incredibly powerful. Okay, when you guys pitch for the client, because it is the ultimate thing. Because when you pitch and win your client, it is the ultimate success. Ultimate success. Without me opening my mouth, if you pitch it, and now I am sure that all of you can pitch. Jason was brilliant, Shem was brilliant, Joel was the boss. I think if Joel goes to a meeting, she can win the client, in 10 minutes, whether it is French or English. She was really good, even better than me actually. So yesterday, you saw how she came after me, right? I was still talking in English, but she came after me and she spoke in French, and she was able to convince everybody. So I think it is a very important thing. Just one thing I picked up from your advice, Nestor, is when you share the screen, right? I think for everybody, let me just share it again. Right, this is the pitch that you're going to show. No, not this one. Sorry, one second. This is the pitch you're going to show. Okay. Now, honestly, you don't even need to talk, or you don't even need to explain this vigorously. Okay. Just say, let us go through the deck in 5 minutes. Let us, and just stop me when you have a question. So simply, you just say, we are StepUp.One. Give our graduates a skill, a career, pride, and more importantly, true independence. Yeah, we got inspired when Mohammed challenged us, to do this. Can you help us access to a marketable skill, connect to an opportunity? Second, we stepped up and made contact with the Kakuma Refugee Camp. We pitched the idea of reskilling the refugees. You just read the screen, honestly, just read. That's it. Read. Don't say anything extra. Don't say anything extra. Just read whatever is there in the screen, because what we want our client to we want our client to understand what the hell we are talking about first. Don't explain anything. Don't say, yeah, there's blah, 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 so many things, all that. Stop it. Just present the screen. Let the client look at the screen. Just go screen by screen, 5 minutes, finish it. Just finish it. And then let the client ask you question. Okay, Shem, tell me, what do you mean by that? What's the difference between marketing and selling? Yeah. Then you answer those questions, because in the first 10-15 minutes, just go through the screens. And that's a very good advice, Nestor. Very good advice, because only when we try to explain and talk and do like some mega, we don't need all those things. Is that what you're trying to say, Nestor?
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly what I was trying to say. And you've just brought it very much clear, and it's very much understood now.
Yeah. And people, our vision is very big. I don't know whether you saw our vision slide, right? I'm working with Hooray. I'm meeting Hooray every week now. Working with your head office, both in Kenya as well as this thing. This is our plan. If this plan has to succeed, I hope I have presented this plan to you. In 2019, we started the pilot. This is our 2019. This is where we started. There were no leaders, no team leaders, just 5 team people, and this is the kind of money that we were making, right? Monthly some $800, and yearly around $10,000. So this is our first year, and this is our second year, 2020, right? We reached around 50 of you. Now this is our third year. We want to reach 500 of you. Now, how does 500 happen? 500 will not happen until every single one of you become a team leader. Right? Every single one of you in this call, you have to become a team leader. Every one of you by the end of this year.
It's true. It's so amazing, Anis. I'm really so much touched and so much impressed how this team is growing every day. And then I remember when I joined first in January, we had Bahana and Joel, few people who were the pioneer currently, but their team leader, they already have a group of people they are trying to facilitate, taking through. So I'm very sure by the end of this year, a lot of grown up, a lot of improvement will have been reached. Once all of us, we stand up and be up to the game.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll pause. See, does this slide, make sense to you guys? I really want all of you to, look at this slide and tell me, does it make sense? Is this clear? What is the slide trying to tell you? Is this clear? Is it easy to understand?
Which line? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I was not presenting the thing. Just give me 1 second.
I don't see that. I don't see the slide, kindly.
Sorry. This one. Sorry, this one. So does this slide, make sense to you? Because I've added this slide and all the new things. Okay. And what does say is, where we are today. We started in 2019 with just 5 people. In 2020, we have total of 50 people. In 2021, this year.
Sorry, I don't see. Sorry for the interruption. I don't see it yet.
Oh no. Let me share it one more time. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, can you see it?
Yes, it's visible. I can see also.
Always third time everything works. So I will just study this slide. Okay, just study this slide for a minute, because I think it's very important all of us agree to this kind of a thing. This is what we want to be as a vision. When you're not talking, can you be on mute, please? When you're not talking, it's important that you're on mute. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Back to the slide. Anybody has any questions? Do you understand the slide first? What does the slide try to tell you? It's very important, guys, because this is what I'm presenting it to your sub office head. This is what I'm presenting to the UNHCR at Kenya, right? I'm showing this to everybody. I'm showing it to you also. So you have to be able to understand this, and you should be able to figure out any thoughts on this? Joel, Bahana, Jean-Marie, Keisha.
Maybe for myself, who has been away, if I can jump in, I believe the rest of the team, they have maybe seen it before, but myself, on the team leaders and the team members, yes, I can understand. Team leaders understand what it means, and team members, but what I don't understand is the group leaders. Like 2021, we have 3. So I kind of don't know who are, if they are, I didn't know that they are in those groups, that they are group team leaders and they're also group leaders. So
very good question. Very good question. I'll explain that. So far there is no group leaders in Setup. We don't have any group leaders so far with us, but we have to create at least 3 people by the end of 2021.
Okay.
But I will explain who they are.
Okay. Thank you.
Any comments, questions, people?
Yes,
yes, please.
Can return on the slide again.
Hey, just whoever is speaking, Moses. Who's speaking? Moses, is it?
This one, it's a good focus, because I've tried just also to share it with others. And it's like this very big focus for initiative, and it should be helping a lot, and it's self-explanatory. safely interpreted. So we look forward that one to become a very big impact also to the rest. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. Anybody else? I saw Moses raise the hand. Isra, you have something to say?
I was just looking for the screen was not clear, but I can see it now. It's okay.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so I really want all of you to tell me whether this is a thing. So what I'm saying is a team member can have a maximum of 3 clients. Okay. Let's say let's take the example of Shem, right? Shem is just started, and then he's got 1 client, and he can have another client. He can have another client. Okay, whether you're a team member or a team leader or whoever you are, you can have a maximum of only 3 clients for yourself. Yeah. When you start getting your 4th client, you become a team leader automatically. Yeah. So from 4 clients to 30 clients, okay, you can be a team leader, which means you can be like, let's say Shem, you can have 10 more people under him, and each of those 10 people can have 3 clients. Okay. So which means Shem can have a maximum of 30 clients along with this team of 10 people. Okay. So that is why it says 4 to 30 clients. And when Shem gets more than 30 clients, he becomes a group leader. More than 30 clients, 30. When he gets more than 30 clients, what that means is his own people, the team leaders, his team members are becoming team leaders. Okay, so Shem at the highest point or the lowest point, when he has 31 clients for him and his team, he becomes a group leader. And he can have up to 300 clients, which means he can have, around 100 people. Okay, 100 people in his team in total, and each one of them can have 3 clients. That's why 300 clients. So when you start as a team member, you can have up to 3 clients. When you become a team leader, you can have 30 clients. And when you become a group leader, you can have 300 clients. That is the idea of a team member, team leader, and a group leader. Is this clear?
It's very much clear for me now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's clear.
So what does it mean? It means, let's say, I didn't like you, let's say I don't like Yahya. Okay, I don't like him. Personally, I don't like him, but he's in my team, right? But I cannot stop Yahya from growing. Can I? Even if I don't like Yahya, even if I don't like, let's say, I don't like Martha. Let's say, Martha has been, missing my meetings, and she's not very good. So I don't like her. But even when I don't like her, I cannot control her from growing from a team member to a team leader to a group leader, because Martha has her destiny in her own hands. When she starts getting more and more and more clients, she automatically will become a team leader. When she gets her 4th client, she becomes a team leader. Nobody can stop it. And when she gets more than 30 clients, she automatically will become a group leader. Yeah. But see, look, it's really good for you, and it's even good for your team leader and group leader, because they will also become higher and higher as you become better and better, right? So it is a win-win for everybody. So it's not like if Martha wins, her team leader is going to lose. No, if Martha wins, her team leader is also going to win. Is that clear? Because the power of when you want to become a team leader, because many of these people kept on asking me when I'm going to become a team leader. You will become a team leader when you get your 4th client. Is that clear? Sorry, Nestor, you are speaking on mute. Isra, your hand is
Okay.
up. You know, you want to say something, Isra, or just that? Yes, Nesta, you're saying something.
Yes, you brought something very, very, very good and very nice to our consent. That maybe to begin from the table, I can see a very good growing up every month, every year. That the refugees, graduates, refugees, they can also now be self-dependent, and they can earn something from the skills that they are doing. It's good to have you that such kind of opportunities have been there, but due to lack of awareness and knowledge, that we didn't have such kind of idea to how to do this. But right now, I can see how much it is growing, and to reach 2022, 2023, we had have been far much ahead. Also, as if we have our team members, uh, they should know that they are not being tied. They are not being tied that today, if you are in my team, you are under me, that it does not mean you have been tied on me. That tomorrow you can also grow and be self-dependent. You can also have your team members. It depends all to your hard work and concentration and motivation. You can be who you want to be. So it's a good thing. Yes, it's a good thing, because some may think that if I'm under so and so, he may think that always to be under him, always to be under her. I want also to be, but so once they have such kind of knowledge that you can grow, you can be like what you want to be, you can be like me, even better than me. That's something very nice.
No, absolutely. I think, see, look, let me clarify something. If let's say, I don't know who Martha, because I took Martha as an example. Is Martha there in this call today? Okay, so I hope she doesn't mind me taking her as an example. It's just an example. I like Martha. It's just an example. So what happens is that the team leader, if Martha is currently working for a team leader, it doesn't mean that she's going to replace him. The team leader is going to become a group leader. She's only going to make him bigger or make her bigger. So your destiny is in your hands. You want to be a person who has one client throughout your life, it's up to you. Yeah. If you want to be a person who works for only one client and make that money for the rest of your life, it's up to you. But if you want to have 10 clients, 100 clients, right? Even 300 clients, then it is on your hands. So that is the essence of what I'm trying to tell you. The essence of what you can become is in your hands. Yeah. If you get this idea, then you will do really, really well. Yeah. Abdur Razak, do you have anything to ask? Now I see that you have put on your hand.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Abdur Razak.
Thank you so much, Mohammed, Anis. Thank you so much. Actually, this is my first time I'm taking part in such a meeting, and I'm very, very, very happy that today, finally, I am one of the participants. It has been quite hard for me to be in this meeting. Several times has passed to me because of some circumstances, like that is internet access being the major problem in my side. But hopefully, I hope things will be very okay. And because it's one of the goals for this step up is to make the members pride and independent. So far I'm not yet independent, but I hope it will be okay. And now that this is my first meeting, I'm taking part. Is it going to affect me that I missed the previous meetings? Will those lessons given or explanations offered are going to be a setback, or I can continue from here and henceforth? Thank you so much.
Oh, wow. No, it's a fantastic question. I am working on an idea, okay, how to do that. So, for example, every single meeting that we have ever done is recorded and it is, put over here. So if you go to the, I can send you a link and, it should be there. But every single meeting that we have done is here, every single meeting. So in the last 2 years, every meeting. So this was done last week and only 33 people have seen this. Okay, this was done 1 week. So every video is here. You can go look at every single one of them and catch up with us. Every one of them is here. Okay, but I'm also creating a course, a proper course, so that you can, learn properly. So hang on there. You will get everything. But this is an amazing question, Abdurazak. Welcome. The only thing I will say, Abdurazak, is make sure you have a team leader. If you don't have a team leader with you, or if you're not a part of the team, it is nearly impossible for you to get a job. Right? So make sure that you are a part of the team. Yes, Isra.
Okay, Anis, I would like to suggest something, if I'm permitted.
Of course.
Okay, we are sending messages on LinkedIn, and there is a restriction, weekly restriction, whereby you send these number of messages, and from there your LinkedIn does not allow you to send messages. It takes like 2 to 3 days without you sending any messages. So my suggestion is, why can't you also use email marketing as a way of sending messages too, so that when we send on LinkedIn and it gives us a restriction of their weekly target, then we can also use email marketing from HubSpot. Then we can also be sending messages from there too. That's my suggestion.
Yeah, no, very, very good suggestion. Anybody agree with this suggestion? Anybody agree or disagree with this suggestion? But just keep talking. Any who wants to agree or disagree. But I don't know whether you have noticed, I have just changed this particular one. I have changed this number. I don't know whether you saw. I have changed this number from 1,000 to 400. Can you see this? It was 400. It was 1,000 target customers per month. Bahana, Jamari, we need to change this number, in all our messaging, because I'm worried, because LinkedIn has come up with this limitation of 100 messages per week, which means 400 customers per month. So I have removed the 1,000 and put a 400 here itself, so that nobody I remember Joel is still connecting with his 1,000 customers, even though the client has cancelled the work, because we initially promised her that we will do 1,000 customers. So I have reduced it to 400 customers. I don't know whether anybody take notice, but I have done that. Number one. We'll come to email marketing, but quickly, does anybody have any questions or comments about it? What Isra says is very good.
Yes, hello, Anis.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I can't say I can disagree or agree, but I want to share my experience.
Because can you just say your name before you talk? Because it's very difficult to know who's talking.
Is Jamari.
Yeah, Jamari. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was saying I can't disagree or agree because I have not experienced when it comes to email marketing. That's why I can't compare email marketing and the scenario and the strategy that we are using to reach the client. But I want to share my experience and some of my team members' experience when it comes to those number of limitation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like myself, when it comes to Neha, Frey, the client that I'm working for,
yeah,
when it comes to Monday, Tuesday, you can just send any kind of number messages you can send, but you realize that there is a weekly limitation Like last week, I was restricted when it was Wednesday. And when I count, it is the time that I've even overpassed 150 message. It's like, it's almost nearly the 40 message per day if you try to count. And I remember last time Ahmed shared with me the experience when sending the message. By now we can send even 100 messages per day. So I think there is that's a way of consistency. And also when it comes to the message, it's about the value the first message is giving. You know, when we send, people they can ignore, connect with us, or even don't react on the message. When there is a lot of number, people are ignoring your first message, you know, it's like they are reporting to the LinkedIn.
Yes.
So now they will have that small dot on you. They will be restricting you. But
okay.
Yeah, even myself, it's unfortunate now I'm not that active sending the message with Kenyan clients. But I realized that the time I was sending my first message to Kenyan client, I could even send 100 a day. And no one could stop me. But and it's because when I send 100, almost 50 or 40, they will connect back. So this will give you high chance to send more messages when people are connecting back more and more. Yeah, thank you. That's a brief experience I wanted to share.
Okay, you know, that's very, very good experience. Okay, that's my experience as well. You know, if I'm trying to connect with new clients, I can send more than 150 requests every day. Okay, whereas Isra, when she tried it, she could only do 20 or 30, you know, for new clients. So you can move from 20 requests a day to 150 requests a day, but it might take you many, many months, many years. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, you know, when we make a promise to our client, let's under promise. Let's not over promise, you know, let's under promise. Let's tell them we will connect with 400 customers a month, not 1,000 customers. Okay. So it is better to say low number and do more instead of saying a very high number and do less. I hope you got the same. Abdurazak, you have something to add?
Not something to add. Can I have a request?
Yes.
It's noon time for us, and it's prayer time. Allow me to pray and come back. Thank you.
Oh yeah, please. Of course, anytime. You don't need to request this. You know. Yes, Jackson.
Oh, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for the opportunity, Mr. Anis. My question was on marketing. I would love really to know the key steps involved there. I believe I've just joined. In fact, I joined that was last week. I've attended to. This is my third meeting or fourth, if I'm not wrong. So again, another thing is on how to identify in case you have a meeting, maybe you are going to attend a client. How can you identify the type of the business that the client is carrying? Because we intend to go into issues first and foremost before knowing exactly what is the client doing.
Yeah.
So it's good to identify the type of the business. And I believe whenever you identify the type of business, this can help you to know which approach or how to guide the client. So
That's
another thing is about the how to introduce the brief history of StepUp.One to the client. I think this is a lot of motivation in case we really do it perfectly. So we have to know where to start and where to end. Rather than bringing in beginning in the middle, end or first, we have to really have those key steps on how to go about the introduction, about the marketing and selling.
Agreed. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
See, one more, you know, yeah, I think this is also good. Whenever you have some questions, you know, just please type. I see Jason has just typed, if you are maintaining 400 connections for SMS, this means we should also revisit our messages and change that to yes, Jason, that's exactly what I'm saying. You need to change our second message so that we reduce the number from 1000 to 400. Yes, I fully agree. I will change it in the main place, but all of you remember, when you are sending your second message, don't say we will send 1,000 messages. Just say we will send 400 messages a month, because I really don't want to quickly. And also, we all need to learn how to talk in short sentences. Write short sentences, talk short sentences. Yeah, it's very important. I don't want to elaborate that point. So Jackson asked a question: how to learn about a client? It's a very obvious answer. Go to his website. First, go to his website. Learn about the client. Second, go to his social media. Go to the client's social media, Twitter, LinkedIn, find out what they're doing. These are the two best way to do your homework before you come to the meeting. In fact, I felt yesterday, Jason and Shem did not do their homework about the client. Like they were more interested on, maybe they didn't have time, they were more interested on how to translate it to French, how to present it. It is about telling about me. I am like this, I am so and so, my name is this, I am Step Up, I do this, it's all me. But you never found out about them. Who are you? What do you do? What do you care? Why are you doing it? Whenever we enter a meeting, we have to know everything about our client. Everything. That's a very good point, Jackson. Second, email. I think Bahana said a very fantastic thing on the chat. There are many problems with email. My first problem is, how will you get somebody's email? That's the first question. How will you get somebody's email? Yeah, it's easy to do email marketing. Yes, it is amazing. But how are you going to get somebody's email? And the second thing, if you send an email to somebody that you do not know, you are violating a GDPR agreement. In Europe, if you send an email to somebody that you do not know, according to the GDPR law, you are violating a law. Your organization could be banned. So that's why we cannot do email marketing or talk to any client on email until they give us permission to send them an email. Yes, Jackson, you have any more question, or is you have to put your hands down if you're done with your question? Yeah, that's true. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let me move to that social media thing. Okay, let me share my screen. Please let me know whether you guys see my screen. See, yesterday, yesterday we signed a new client. I don't know whether Paul, you're still there. Paul signed a new client, and we had social media selling for that person. And I thought, okay, it's important that all of you learn this, right? So let's start about social media selling. We have our 7 steps. Okay, no doubt about it. But I want to teach you, in this 7 steps, just, a key step, see, you guys, everybody know how to do this, right? Point of view videos. I hope everybody know. Yeah, because this is something that, we have learned at least, some 100 times so far, right? How to do videos. Just give me 1 second. I think I want to put everybody on mute. If somebody wants to unmute, please unmute yourself. So we know how to do this. We know how to create point of view videos. So we are experts in this. So I'm not going to touch this part, okay, today. Baselining the client is also very, very straightforward. How to do it? It's in Hootsuite. It takes like 5 seconds to learn this. I will quickly touch on this, okay. What I want to do is maybe a step that is not even here. It is a step where ideally, it may be, it is somewhere here. Okay, how to identify, the best tweets, the best things that is there, so that you can tweet on behalf of your client. You can, share on behalf of your client, because it's almost like if you're liking it and sharing it, you are not liking it and sharing. This is not your content. Okay, this one is someone else's content, right? This is not the one that you created. This was created by someone else, right? Because you're liking or sharing. The point of view is your content. This is also someone else's content, commenting and tagging. Okay, so it is only here you come to original post. Okay, this is the first time when you are trying to create something original. Step 4 is someone else. Step 5 is also someone else. But how do we identify this someone else's post that is relevant for your client? I want to pause here. I want to give a chance to all the superstars in this team to tell me how to do it. How will you identify this one, someone else's post? I think, Paul, you should answer this question first, because you had a meeting with the client yesterday, and first of all, do you understand what I'm trying to say? I can, does anybody have a point to make? Jackson, you need to put your hand down actually.
Yes, Anis.
Yes, Paul.
I think the first thing you need to do is like you need to get all the keywords from the client, and also you need to know the reliable website that the client wants the content for you post from them, so that you can go to Zapier, yeah, and that's where you can just map them, because anytime there's a new content from this website, and also it will be searching from the keyword you have used, then you just automatically pick it and it will schedule it using also with the account of the client.
Okay. I hope Paul just said something, but it's not easy to hear him very clearly. Okay. The first thing, I mean, this is very important for Mike also, right? Let me take all the 3 people, right? So Mike Saxton is somebody that Bahana is working on. Okay, so Mike has to post, right? So he has to post, here, So these are all the things that he's currently posting. So you can always come here and look at, what. So he's commented. Okay, look at this. He's commented something. This I'm often asked, how to use sales cycles, etc. Okay, he has done this. He has done this. Okay, so you can understand that. The first thing I will try to do, for Mike or anybody for that matter, is to see the company that Mike is working for. Okay, what are they posting? Right. That's the first thing. This is the company that Mike is working for. And by clicking here, you will know all the posts that they are making. Is this clear, guys? I hope everybody is able to see my screen, and please ask me questions or type the questions if you are not able to understand. So this is the company that our client is working for. It's called OpenText. These are all the posts that is already there. The first question is, can Mike like this one, like this? Can he like it? Can he share it? Right? That's the first and foremost, the company must be sharing so many posts, every week, they're, so they shared this one 2 weeks ago. This one is a few days ago, 2 days ago, 1 day ago, 1 day ago. So there is all these things that, they're posting. The question I have is it not easy for Mike to come here and on behalf of Mike, can you just not just like it or share it and write some comment? It's the easiest thing to do, right? It's the easiest thing to do for your client. Easiest, you didn't write this content. Somebody wrote the content. It looks nice. The content looks really nice, right? Should you do this or not do this?
Sorry, come again. Come again, Anis. One more, please.
So see, let me show you another time, right? So, you're working for a client. Okay, this client is who's this client? His name is was something, right? This is Bahana's. Who is working for Mike? Bahana, the social media marketing person. Oops. Looks like.
And it's the one working for Mike.
Okay, guys, please don't take the control from me. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Okay, so this is the client. Okay, I'll go slow this time, and look at what Bahana has done to make this client, look pretty cool. Look at the background, right? All these there is a little small things, So when he did LinkedIn makeover for the client, it's a beautiful, banner that Bahana has created. Bahana and his team has created a very good looking picture. Changed the name of the title, reimagining data. Yeah, featured titles, everything is good, right? Now, all I'm saying is now you have to start to work. Paul has to work for somebody, Jean-Marie has to work for somebody, Muhammad Abdul Qadir has to work for somebody. Yeah, all these guys have to work for somebody. Now, the first and foremost thing that they can do is they can basically, try to see how safe to take, right? So this is the first thing, they can do, right? Go and look at all the company post. So this is Mike. This is Mike's company. Is that clear? So Mike can basically, take a lot from his current company and try to, like it or share it or retweet it, etc., etc. That is number one. Is this clear to everybody how to do this, or it's a bit tricky? What I'm saying. So, I can log in as. Is this clear, guys? Or because I really, let's say. Let's say this particular post is something that I like.
Went for a break. Like it might not look clear because it just joined now.
Yes. So what is your point? Okay, so let me continue. Actually, let me continue, this whole thing, right? So first thing that you do is, share, from your company or, wherever you're doing, that's the best thing to start. But once you're done that, your Mike, and this is Mike's company. These are all the posts that Mike's company has been doing. So it's very good to, take from the Mike's company, right? That's one good thing. The second thing that you will do is, keywords. You will ask Mike what are the keywords that that really matter to him, right? So let's say the keywords that you come up with are, let me just, Bahana and whoever is working with them, can you guys, tell me a few keywords while, because I want to do this, along with you guys, so that everybody know how to do this properly, right? So can we think about a few keywords for Mike? Enterprise, enterprise data management. Okay, so based on my conversation with Mike, this is a very important keyword for him. A keyword and hashtags are two different things, people. Okay, so don't confuse keywords with hashtags. Second, value in data is important keyword for him.
Yeah, Alice, we have also business network, information management. We think digital transformation.
What is it?
Among the keywords, business network, information management, rethink digital transformation, and content management as well.
Yeah, these are really not good keywords, by the way. These are not at all good keywords, but I'm going to take it as an example so that I can show you. So these are the top keywords, okay, that they have identified. So why are we having these keywords? Let's take enterprise data management. Let me go to Twitter and let me search Twitter. Enterprise data management. OK, if I search enterprise data management like this, just look at all the tweets that are actually coming for this particular keyword. These are all the tweets that are coming in. These are all general tweets. You don't want to be tweeting about this, and many tweets will be from their competition. They will be from Mike's competition, right? So you should never tweet something that so the thing that I will do is, first I will make it in brackets so that I know it is there, and then I will also say give me only the tweets with more than 100 likes. Suddenly everything is gone. I have just one tweet. The moment I put enterprise data management minimum favorites :100, all the tweets have gone and I have just only one. That's the power of looking for what you want. If I reduce it to 10, you will get more, right? You have more tweets. OK, so this is the way to look for the ones that you are looking for. OK, so for example, then the word enterprise data management comes in this one, and it says this market is going to reach big, this is a big benchmark, right? And the winner here is Palantir. Yeah. Now can you tweet this? Can you tweet this, or can you tweet this on behalf of Mike or anybody, on behalf of Richard, on behalf of so Paul, you're working for somebody, Shem, you're working for somebody, Bahana, you're working, Patience is working. Will you ask? I'm asking you, you're logged in as Mike, will you tweet this one, this particular one? Because enterprise data management is here. More than 10 people are liking this. Seems like a good tweet. Should we tweet this or not? Okay. Anybody else? But I don't expect you to know this, but see, you have to be really careful. Palantir, this company, is a competitor to all our clients. So if you go and tweet like this, or retweet it, or like it, it can be a big problem for our clients. Yeah. it will be a big problem for a client. So you should never do this. Okay. And the other thing is, you are never going to be logging in on your your work is always going to be on Hootsuite. Okay. So you have to be also careful about Hootsuite, right? I hope most of the people who have have got Hootsuite, especially the ones who are working for client. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create some kind of a small let's say a program where I can search for all these words from Twitter, right? And bring all these tweets, and put it on Hootsuite, because you have access only to Hootsuite. You don't have access to. So you have to imagine that your client is never going to give you access to his profile. You understand that, right? I hope you understand that. So what I'm going to do, this is what I do. I use the program Zapier. I want you to be able to learn this thing, Zapier. Okay, so I'm going to show you step by step how to do this. Okay, let me just quickly show you a Zap that I created so that you can understand how to work with this. So I created this thing. COVID is a good example, so I'm doing it for COVID. So if you look at this Zap, it's a very simple Zap. So basically, I'm searching Twitter, okay, for these words. I'm going to copy this and bring it here so that it's easy for you to know. I'm searching Twitter for the word vaccine, COVID, or coronavirus, and I'm searching from these places, from the World Economic Forum, from MIT, from Harvard Business Review, from Google, from Microsoft. All these are from Wall Street Journal, from Financial Times, all these places, right? And minimum favorites is 100. Okay, it's exactly the same thing for Mike, right? So enterprise data management. So instead of vaccine, I want to search for enterprise data management. Instead of COVID, I want to search for value and data. Copy, paste. Make sure you have space between this and this, right? Value and data, or instead of coronavirus, it's information management. Rethink digital transformation, or business network. Okay. So what I've done, I have these are all my search strings. All these things are my search strings, which are nothing but keywords that I have already agreed with Mike. Remember, you cannot be doing this without agreeing. So these are the keywords that you agreed with your client. Okay. Then what you need to do, you have to find out who are the safe people who are talking about these keywords. So let me copy this. Let me come back to Twitter and search those keywords. It's the same thing, right? Enterprise data management, all these things, right? So let me search here, right? So see, look at this business network, right? Is this particular one big? No, it's not big. So what I'll do, I'll go at the back and say min_faves: 100. The same technique that I used before, right? Yeah. So we've got, oh wow. Look at the first thing that comes, Nigerian army is using data management or information management. So which is why I said, the keywords are not really good. So all these, all these are coming up at the top one. But ideally, you should agree with your client. All the from, the easiest from to start is, their own company, right? So what I'll do first, I will basically, where is my, here, from at the rate of, I think the company was called Open Text. Open Text. So if I take this and put it here, Control C, Control V, I have not done anything. Okay, I have not done anything. All I've done is the keywords that I have identified for Mike. And I've said, don't search the whole world, just only search from his own company. It's called open text. Okay, that's all I've done. And look what has happened. Instead of bringing every single tweet that their company has done, it has only got the tweets that mention these words. Okay, now see how simple it is. I can, in one second, I got that. I can basically come to the Zapier, okay, from where I'm going to do it. Let me just show you a Zap quickly so that you can actually see how it works, right? So I can create a new Zap. Click on create new Zap. The trigger for me is, Twitter. I'm going to go to Twitter. I'm going to, trigger event is, a particular search criteria that I've come out with. Choose some account. So I'm just choosing my account. You can choose your account. It's up to you, or choose your client's account. This is the place you have to enter the search string. So we have created the search string. What is the search string? Keyword 1, keyword 2, keyword 3, keyword 4, and keyword 5 from this particular person. Okay, that's it. This is the search string. Refresh them, continue, and test your trigger. You can test your trigger and see whether it brings the thing. So look at it, right? So it has got me all these tweets, right? So you can just say, okay, customers demand seamless, whatever. Yeah, it looks correct. Continue. Okay, so we have created the trigger. Now we have to act on the trigger. What happens when you act on it? What do we want to do? Where do we want to go? We want to go to Hootsuite. I have clicked on Hootsuite. What do you want to do within Hootsuite? Come on. Okay, what do you want to do? You want to, oh man, just give me 1 second. Yeah, you want to schedule a message, right? That's what you want to do, right? You don't want to post because you don't have the authority to post on your client's behalf. So you're going to schedule this message. Continue. Which account you're going to schedule it? Just choose any account. When you log in, only your account will come in. So it will be your Hootsuite account. Then you have to basically take the action. What do you want to do? Okay, you want to post it into your client's thing, right? So choose your client. Your client will come here. For the time being, I'll just choose mine so that I can show you the example. I'll choose my LinkedIn. Okay, so here you can even choose multiple things. So you can choose your LinkedIn. Then so see, look, LinkedIn Mike Saxton is already here, right? So you can choose that, and then you can choose your client. So look, who's this? Paul, your client is already here, right? As soon as you're logged in into a thing, they are already there, even though you don't have a thing. But just be very careful. So because you don't want to be posting it to one of your other clients thing. Okay, so let me just show it for one. The text that you want to post is this one, right? The LinkedIn text. That's it. So the trigger, you set it up and you're going to put it inside Hootsuite. And when, oh no, I haven't chosen when should you post it. Okay, schedule a time. So here is very interesting. Just schedule everything. Tomorrow at 12 noon. Something at the tomorrow. Tomorrow at 12 noon. That's it. And I'm going to just test this.
Excuse me, Anis.
Yes, please.
I cannot be able to see the screen, and I can see from the chat we are many.
Oh, really? Okay, let me just restart this again. Whenever you're having some problem, just shout out. Okay, so can you see the screen now? Is it coming?
Yes, fine now.
Okay, so I'm just creating a trigger. Okay, I created a trigger. I set the trigger. The trigger was to search for these words: enterprise data management, all these kind of words, right? These are the words I searched for. And then once I found those words, I'm scheduling that tweet into the thing. I'm going to press test and review. Just before that, I'll go to Hootsuite. go to the publisher. So you can see that today is Saturday, so tomorrow is Sunday, which means yeah, it should come on this 23rd ideally, right? Today is 22nd, so yeah, it's a bit more condensed now. That's good. Monday to Sunday. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now I should see my tweet, appearing here. Okay, as soon as I run it. So I come to Zapier. I said test and review. It is running the test. A message was sent to Hootsuite just now with the text customers demand seamless digital something, etc., etc., etc. I come to Hootsuite. Nothing has come so far. What's happening? Should I refresh it? Let me refresh it. Yes, voila. Can you see this? This one. Customers demand seamless digital intelligent interaction with their banks. Improve engagement with the open text customer information platform. So that's it. Now you can edit it, right? Or you can ask the client to edit it, or you can approve it. You can do so many things over here. Yeah. I hope you're able to understand this. What we did is very, very simple. Let me tell you everything that we did. We identified, this is what anyway, Paul and Mike, look at all these things, right? He is doing it, whoever is this, Bahana is doing it for cardiology, Patience is doing for Mike Saxton, Paul Padiat is doing for, Stephen, everything is happening. Yeah, so people are actually scheduling this week, you go to next week, more things are scheduled, all that's fine. But what I have done, I have automatically picked up the most important tweets and started putting it over there so that you can do whatever you want to do with it. Yeah, that's what I did. How did I go about doing it? I started with this. I created the keywords. I started with open text. Okay, obviously you can keep increasing, the other one. So you can, anybody from Tech Review is MIT. So, you can post it also. Harvard Business Review also, you can post it. Google, Microsoft, I don't think, he will like it. So don't do that. So I can even, take the entire thing, right? So like this. I copied it, came here, use this Zap to, search for those keywords. Yeah. I can, test the trigger to see, what comes. We are offering something is coming here. Customer, yeah, this is the chief executive, fair enough. Then you schedule the message, test the action. There is, go look at all these things. You have to learn everything. Which profile you are posting it to, the text that you're trying to do, when you want to post it, everything is here. Test the action, retest the action. Come back to Hootsuite, refresh Hootsuite. You will see it somewhere here. Yeah, there you go. This is the one. The reason why, I think, LinkedIn, we need to figure out something. The picture is not coming, but that's okay. In Twitter, it'll come. But I just wanted to get started. At least, forget about what you do with this, right? At least what I have done is, the minimum I have done is for the keywords that really matter to you, right? I have created a Zap, and now you can call this Zap as, top tweets from or your client, for my client ABCD. And then you switch on this one. This will keep on scheduling throughout the day. It will keep on picking and scheduling. But you have to be really careful that you don't schedule like 100 messages. Okay, you have to be careful. This is a very, very powerful idea what I've taught you. So you have to use it very, very carefully. Okay, it's an extremely powerful idea. and you have to be very, very careful how you use it. Otherwise you can overwhelm everybody. Okay, so but this is what it is. You keep on scheduling it. I'm just going to delete all these things so that it doesn't post by mistake. Yeah. So that's one key thing. Can somebody, is this very difficult? I mean, like, you can make it better and better. So we said like this, you can add more things. For example, to make it really simple, we said from his company, and then we can say only if, yeah, these are really good filters. Put only if there is a photo behind it. So filter colon media. Put only if it has more than 100 likes. So with this simple thing, what we have achieved is I have searched the entire world of Twitter for these 5 keywords from the company open text with the minimum number of like 100, and only if it is has a photo or a video in the tweet. That is what this thing actually teaches. You copy this. You can come to Twitter just to test it. You paste it in Twitter search. It should just simply work. Nothing will come here because nobody would have liked 100 likes. Let me remove it to 10. Yeah. So this is a very sad thing, right? There is only one post where more than 10 people have liked. Okay. So I hope this is clear. This is how you do it. Any questions before? I want to also teach you this technique. The posting original post. What we have done for Joel, what we have done for Westin, what we have done for Shem. What you have to do. Okay, I want to teach you this also. But I want to just pause here for 1 second and see if you can understand this whole thing. This is a difficult one, guys. So please. So what I have done, I have taken something from Twitter and I have put it on Hootsuite. That's what it is. That's what my Zap is going to do. If I turn this on, it will keep on running forever in the background. Okay, questions? I know this is not an easy one. Any questions, or it's like really this is it looks like this is a very difficult topic, and I have probably lost everybody. But if you ask me questions, things will become much more clear. Yes, Abdurazak.
Yeah, I've taken a pause. So is this Zap a software built in Twitter and other social medias, or it's another software which needed to be downloaded so that's to be used?
Yeah, it is just a simple website, That's it. It's a simple website. You go, you create your, you create your own account, and then you can, put around 100 such things every day. Sorry, every month. It's another software tool, very famous software tool to connect one to the other.
Hi, Anis.
Yes, please.
This is Edith speaking. Hello.
Yes, Edith, go ahead.
Nice. I know the Hootsuite, you're using it for scheduling an appointment, your post, huh? Yeah. What about Zapier? Let's start from there, because I know why people, including me, are confused is want to know what is the work of Zapier. Like, we understand the work of Hootsuite is to schedule the post. Thank you.
Sure. So can anybody else answer this? Is there anybody who can answer this question? What does Zapier do?
Yeah. Yes, Anis, I think I can take this up.
Yes, please. Just please say your name.
Zapier actually. Idi Yusuf. Yeah. Zapier will actually help you to. It will help you to automate all the the posts that you are getting from Twitter and so on. It will automate them so that they can be reposting automatically without you going again on Hootsuite or doing the scheduling or whatever. You've done it only once, and then Zapier is taking them every now and then from Twitter and then taking them back to Hootsuite. They schedule it automatically to the account that you desire, either your account, your personal account, or the client that you're working for. So it's actually an automation tool or website. It helps you to do that work effectively. While just like Hootsuite itself, when you can also do it without going to Zapier. When you go to Hootsuite, you automate your things there, you plan, you schedule everything. You are doing it actually manually. So this Zapier will help you do it automatically. Today, tomorrow, every time, whenever, even if you're sleeping, whenever there is a post somewhere, it has been, posted or retweeted by someone, Zapier will pick it from Twitter and then text it to Hootsuite, schedule it, and it will, post it for you, just like that. And it's maybe.
Yeah. Looks like Jason is a better teacher than I am actually. He said this much better than what I said. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Well, you can give us also your explanation. It could be very important.
Yeah. So Zap is two things, right? There is a trigger and there is an action. Yeah, there is a trigger and there is an action. The trigger is whenever somebody tweets, somebody emails me on Gmail, whenever a HubSpot something gets, so it can be anything in the world. Anything. Now we are only worried about Twitter right now, so we choose Twitter. Okay. When should we react? We should react whenever there is a search meaning whenever anybody in the whole world post a tweet with this message, enterprise data, or this one. Okay, anybody in the, not anybody in the world, only open text in this case. Okay, where more than 100 people have liked it with a photo, then do this action. What action we want to do? Go to Hootsuite, schedule a message. That's it. Is that clear?
Very clear, very clear. Thank you.
It's just remember one thing. This thing I never teach anybody because it is like a nuclear bomb. You never teach people how to make nuclear bomb before they know how to make some small things. So I never tell this to but then I think you have spent so much time. It's important now that you know all these things. It's a very, very, very big technique, and you should learn it slowly but steadily. Okay. Thanks, Bahana. Thanks for that explanation. It is a tool that helps you automate repetitive tasks between two or more applications without any code. That's a very nice explanation. Thanks, Bahana. Okay, so what I explained to you is any other question, because this is a very, very difficult concept. I don't want to just run over this and or is it you guys can go try it out on your own accounts and master it over a period of time before you try it with your clients.
Yeah, I have one question.
Yes, Shamri.
I will just ask based on Abdikadir work, the current work that we've started. Let me say it, we've started where to start. You can see the question Abdikadir is asking. We've now come to understand the tools. For me, I take this session like we've learned the tools we can use to deliver social media marketing task. So now I wanted to know maybe from you or Bahana, who has been in this field for so long, what is really social media marketing for the graduates who are going to get to this task, this job to deliver? What could they expect by now before even being introduced to the tools? Daily activity that they can do. Thanks.
Bahana, did you understand the question? I'm not sure I understood the question clearly.
Hello?
Yes, Jean-Marie, can you repeat your question one more time?
Yes, I was asking, based on maybe a graduate who get a chance to assign the client who wants the social media marketing, what can we expect from that person to do maybe daily activities?
Yeah. So he has to do two things. One, put something original on behalf of the client. Yeah. Or like, so like this, I'm just trying to see like, no, how would you like? Now identify, like, share, comment, tag. So these are all the things that one can do. I mean, just somebody, comment on this also. Bahana, or Joel, if you're there, just tell us if I'm going in the right direction. Yeah, I'm thinking something like this. I'm thinking, so this is what is the possible, right, guys? Social media marketing this is all it is, right? I mean, can you see my, can you see my screen? Or I don't, okay, no, let me share my screen quickly. While Jean-Marie was asking this question, I was just typing away, some thing. Have a look at this. See, social media marketing is about these two things, right? You can either create your original content or you can take someone else's content, correct? Is this correct, guys? I mean, are you able to follow this, what I'm trying to do?
Hello.
Yes.
I already understood.
No.
I can follow original content or some else content.
Yeah.
Both of them I can.
Yeah. So, so the original content, how do you come up with an original content?
Like original content, you follow the book of original, and then you design the way you want it, the best way. After that, you host with you share with host with.
Okay. See, original content, let me just call it content idea. Okay. See, without really mincing words, I think the content idea has to come from your client. The client has to give this, right? Content idea has to come from the client. I don't think, you can sit in one corner and, think about original content for your client, right? Once the client has given you this, you can go to Canva, right, and create a post. Post meaning, like an image post or a video post. So the image post can be from Canva. The video post can be from Lumen 5. You know where is the data coming from? The data has to come from your client. There is no other, there is no other shortcut for this. Your client has to give you the data, right? Otherwise, you're not going to be able to sit and imagine. Okay, how? So is this clear? The original content is clear, guys. Typically you post an image or you post a video, correct? I'm gonna cover this quickly, so don't worry about it. All this time we were looking at someone else's content, but the $1 million question is, how do you identify someone else's content? Keywords and use, so how do you identify keywords, sources, filters, and Zapier and Hootsuite. Is this clear? Keywords. What are keywords? Keywords are anything. Keywords are, for Eric, it will be digital transformation, right? Right? Something like this. What other keywords, can be? It could be, business network. Somebody was telling business network. So these are the keywords. What are the sources? Sources can be their company. Something like the World Economic Forum.
Excuse me, Anis.
Yes.
I don't see whatever happening.
Oh, is it? Guys, can everybody see what is happening in my screen, or it's?
It's been a while. I haven't been seeing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, this
I can see.
Big problem, Can everybody see my screen or no?
I can't.
No, it's clear.
Oh my God! Yeah, I don't know why. Whenever you guys can't see my screen, then immediately shout, because you have to be able to see my screen every minute.
Or it's not clear.
Okay. Okay. See, can you see what I'm doing with this right now? Like,
yes.
This is social media marketing. You have original content and you have someone else's content. Original content can be, done in 3 ways.
I don't see it actually. Not yet.
Try seeing it.
Just maybe wait for some time. I'm sure it will come, because can everybody else see it?
Yeah, yes. We can see it.
Just just wait for a few minutes. You might get it actually.
Okay. Yeah.
So I hope this is very easy. Original content. There is no rocket science for original content. Get the content idea. Your client has to send you a few bullet points along with a picture, whatever. You create the pic, in Canva or Lumen, and then publish it on his behalf. It's very simple. If it is someone else's content, you know how to identify that. How to identify. You identify it through keywords, sources, filters. Okay, what are those? What are these filters? Filters are likes and shares. So likes equal to 100, share equal to 50. Yeah. Or could be media. Is there a photo? Media equal to photo. Only then you will. Zapier is for automation. Hootsuite is for scheduling. Is this now clear to everybody? I mean, it's not. What I'm doing is like not obviously very easy, but it's not. It's not rocket science.
Ernest,
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
So
I could only hear the voice. I don't see the screen.
I'm Bugashane.
Yes, Bugashane. Yeah, go ahead.
But I wanted to confirm or to know if you just maybe coming up with image, so they have to be only made in Canva. They can't be just be edited in, for example, maybe Adobe Photoshop or whatever. So yeah. It's just an obligation just to edit it in Canva.
Yeah, exactly. You can use anything, but I prefer you use Canva because okay. You can everybody can agree on the format, everything so easy. It's free. Okay. You can use anything you want.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, people, I think this is a very important slide, which I just created right in front of your eyes. This should give you absolute clarity what we are trying to do. Is this clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay.
The problem of not seeing, I can't say it's clear.
Okay. It's very difficult. If you don't see the slide, it's impossible for you to, understand what I'm saying. It's really impossible. But don't worry. Hopefully, you'll be able to see it, in the recording. But this is what it is, guys. Original content. Let's look at original content, for next 5 minutes, right? You need to get a content idea. You need to create a post or a video, right? Very simple. So I took the idea of, this one, right? So I wanted to do one for ourselves. So I took the idea of, posting something for StepUp itself. So I created this template. I put the logo here. I put the, Joel has stepped up. Will you here, right? I added the Joel's picture here. I added a quote from a person here. I put the message here. Then I also put the Kakuma Refugee Camp Kenya here. So this is like my my template. So what you can do with your client is agree on a template like this. Okay. So that whenever you're posting on his behalf.
Kindly, can you share again? We'll try to see if it can come now.
Okay, let me do one more time. Just give me 1 second. I'll try to unshare it and share it again.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you guys see? I've shared it again now. Right. So it's really easy for you to do the exact same thing. So first, I want to tell you why it is interesting, right? You can do one like this. Okay, this is your template. Everybody should have a template. So Jean-Marie, you should have a template like this for Eric, right? You should have a template for every one of your clients, right? Maybe, or you can have different templates. So this is what was a template that I wanted Mohammed Abdul Qadir to create, right? Because he has to post. So once I've created this template, look what I've done. I created the same thing for Westin, right? It's exactly the same. It's just I changed the photo of Joel with Westin, right? And then I changed it for Shem. It's the same thing. Right? Okay, now I'm going to do it for what I'll do. File, make a copy. Yeah.
Mbona unakaa na kutuchukia? Ndio tabia yako hii. Wako na tabia mbaya.
1 second.
Jana unajua nilala saa ngapi?
Okay, good. I just put them on mute. Okay, so what I did, I just did a copy, right? File copy, and then now I'm going to do it for the next person. So you can obviously upload that person's video, or I've got let's say Mr. Kisha. So all I do is and bring Kisha into the picture, align him. No. It must be so much. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Maybe I have to figure out. See, it's too much. Kisha's face is coming, too much in the center. So what I have to do, I have to move his face away from the. Maybe this is not the best picture to do, but anyway, I'll try something like this, and then maybe I'll bring it. Yeah, something like this. So I'm done for Kisha. Right? Even now, I mean, it's better to choose a picture where there's a lot of empty space. Then it's easy to, because I don't want these words to be on his face, but I can't do anything. The more and more I make it big, then it wouldn't look nice, right? So yeah, so I'll leave it at this. I think this is fine. That's it. Kisha done. What do? I'll just name this file Kisha has stepped up. Will you? That's it. Okay. So anytime. Here I need to change this also. Kisha has stepped up. Will you? Right. So anytime your client wants something, right? Client. So how do you do it for a client? You can just simply completely create a new design. And you want to create a LinkedIn post, right? So you can say LinkedIn post like this. Or a LinkedIn banner also you can create. So LinkedIn post. So you come like this, you take it, and then ideally, you want your client's face also to come. So you can basically choose a template from here, or you can create your own template. This one is good, but it's got like such a huge, his face is here. Ideally, it should be a small face. I don't like it actually, post. See, this is a good one, okay, but still it's too big. So what I can do here, let's say this is your client. Let's say Nial is your client, okay? So we'll put Nial's picture here, okay? And then what you can do, you can make it small somewhere, okay? And then your client, quote is this, the client gave you something, so that is here. And then this could be, your client's hashtag, value and data. Yeah, with your client's name. So basically what you've done, you created in 20 seconds, you've created a simple thing that you can post. Whenever your client comes with some kind of a thing, it goes here. Or you can even, bring it here, then you have lots of space to talk about whatever your client is saying. If you want to make it even more interesting, you can bring one more square here. I think it'll be good to have some kind of a square like this, right? Square or whatever, lines and shapes. Yeah, some kind of something like this, let's say. Yeah. Oh, whatever. Oh, square is here. Yeah. Yeah, something. I mean, see why I'm doing this. These days, if you look at all the UNHCR posts, right? They are doing something like this, and I think I like it. I don't want to see. I'm not we are not really design experts, here, right? So I just like to see what Apple is doing, what Microsoft is doing, what UNHCR is doing. So look at this post from UNHCR, right? Come on. Look at this post. Yeah, look at, I like this kind of a thing, blue on top, blue on like this. Yeah, I like this thing, right? So we can do the same thing. We can do the same thing in Canva, right? So come here. This can be blue. Oh man, why is this like this? Now I want everything to be blue. Oh God, I want everything to be blue. Yeah, blue up, blue down. You can bring your bring forward. You can even have him here. Value and data can also be yeah. So you got your client picture, you got the client's logo here. You can put this grass, it's nice. Just all this is not needed, but I'm just like, it's just nice to have something. That's all. I'll delete it. I don't think it's needed. So here you can mention something else. And then here this color is not nice. Just change it to white, and make this into some kind of different color, black. That's it. I mean, look, honestly, this is good, better than nothing else, right? I hope you get the idea, right? So this is what I mean by having a template. So prepare a template, agree with your client, this is how you're going to post for him from now onwards. You don't have to do it, see, look at this guy's template, right? Every time they post, this is their template, right? Every time. Especially that's their CEO. So when you post, see they got a similar type of thing, that blue background, his thing. Yeah, something we can all agree, and then keep changing and changing and changing. Yeah, there is a similarity with all these things. So that's what I mean by having a. So this is one way of doing it, obviously, and then the other way is to create a video. You can again use Canva to create a video, or use Lumen5 to create a video. I'm going to come back to my original thing. Then on top we add open text. Okay, yeah, we can add open text. That's right, Jason. Yeah, you can add open text. You can add something else also. You can make this. I really liked this guy's thing. I really Steven Scotsman is really good. So in fact, this is what I was working with Abdul Kadir. Look at the way he has done for a book, because a lot of you are going to do for a book, right? See, look at how he's done it. What it takes. This book cover is quite nice, right? And then look at what he's doing. He's taking a chapter, right? He's taking one chapter and trying to bring the best point from here, right? So this is one chapter, chapter 5. This is chapter 4. This is chapter 3. Can you see? Chapter 1. Okay. Okay, let me come back to the PPT. What did we learn? The content text, the content picture has to come from your client. Remember that. Yeah. Or if he gives you a text, you can choose a good picture, right? Based on the text, you can always identify a good picture. Then you can agree whether you're going to do an image or a video. If it is just 2 lines, do an image. If it is 10 lines, you can do a video. That's original content. Someone else's content. How do we identify someone else's content? Which one should we, like or share or comment or tag? Which one should we do? Okay. You do that by all these things, asking for keywords, asking for sources, asking for filters, then configure it in Zapier, configure it in Hootsuite. I hope this is going to give you a lot of clarity. I'll pause here. I think we have almost at the end of time. I want to see if you have any questions. Otherwise, we can call it a day. I know it's a very long session, but this session was very, very important actually. Because many people are getting the social media marketing jobs now, and I don't want you guys to struggle. Oh, I don't know what to do, right? So yeah, please. Yes, guys. Hi, Kisha, go ahead.
I had a question. It's on Zapier.
Your voice is very low.
Oh. I think in our partnership, we have Zapier and Lumen we partner with, then they give us their software for free. We go for free plan, or there is they give us a plan which is not free, but they are able to offer us for free. Because I've tried to see, like in Lumen Fiber, we use a free plan, and then it restricts us from getting some other things that can make the video come very with a very good quality. So I don't know if we still remain with the free plan, or it is they give us a plan that pays, but for free.
Sorry, who's this?
Kiza.
Okay, so Kisha, it is a free plan only, but even with a free plan, you can export high quality videos. So for many months, we've been using only a free plan, but I'm trying to work with them to see how we can, get into higher level plan. But right now, what we have is a free plan. But even with a free plan, you should be able to, publish a 780p, 780 or 760. I don't remember the thing. You can get a very high resolution video. Joel has been creating, for everybody using the free plan only. It's quite good and it works for everybody.
Yes, if I can support Kiza's idea, it was like he wanted to ask, you can like the background, the relevant background that you want to attach in the slide, but you found you are restricted because of you are under the free plan. But also I think you have also answer that you are using the free plan.
Yeah, we can spend some money and buy the paid plan. Maybe, because we are also growing, we can try to do that at some point in time. Yeah, we can do that. Yes, yeah. Let's ask the questions very fast. I want to answer as many questions as possible. Yeah, I'm not able to hear anything for some reason. Can you type your question? If you have your questions, everybody else, can you please type your question? So it's easy for us to, So this is really, really important, because social media marketing is becoming so hot. Every day we are getting one new job on social media marketing. So you should know this, the basic stuff. So Paul got started on social media just yesterday. Already he has posted 3 posts already. So it's really important that when you start with somebody, you are really fast. I gave you all of your homework. You see, nobody was able to do it quickly. I mean, yes, 3 of you, 4 of you did it, but you have to be really quick, because this could be your client, and your client will not even give you the, will not give you the template. You have to understand, when a client starts to hire you, right? When a client starts to hire you, the faster you start working for him, the better is your results, right? If you take too long to work for him, then he gets very, dejected. Yeah, you'll get the screenshot. It is there in the. It is there. Don't worry. What else? Yeah. I'll get it. This one, right? I'll get it. Screenshot. Yep. I can't post the screenshot. It looks like I can't, But don't worry. Oh yeah, it's come. Yeah, I've even sent it in the chat itself, the screenshot. Anything else? Any other questions, people? We're good to go. So just 2 more weeks to go for the competition to end. So everybody start, increasing a thing, and and let's beat Ahmed. Ahmed has taken the lead. Let's see if we can, beat him by next week. Yes, Kasi.
Yeah, I have a slight, I wanted just a clarification, because it's like we are sending the invitations to the US list, and as well we have this competition going on, of which we could not ignore it as well, because it's also part of our work. But we are facing a slight challenge with the weekly invitation limit, and the same thing is also happening for our clients that we are also working for. Like we are having a target of 1,000 that we are supposed to invitations that we are supposed to have sent in the course of the month. But the problem is that we are only able to be sending the invites only for 3 days a week, of which we are not going beyond 40 per day. And this is giving us a challenge. We are asking ourselves, like, what do we do, like, in that scenario? Because we may not hit the target by the end of the month in that system. Yeah. That was my query.
Yes, Kasi, but we discussed this, isn't it? We already discussed this. So that's why I've changed in the website to 400 per month. So until we keep working for the client and make him, cross that limit, we are going to stick to 400 a month. Because LinkedIn, we can't do anything. LinkedIn is limiting the number of requests we send to 100 a week. So if you are doing 100 a week, it will be 400 a month. So I've already changed it to 400 a month.
Okay.
Yes. Shem, you had raised your question. This thing.
Yeah. Okay. As for me, I just realized that the data that the figure that I saw from the competition is not what I have done. So I was like.
What is it? Shem, we're not able to hear you. You really need to sort out your connection, Shem. I thought the competition was very clear. I thought I showed everybody, who's leading everything. It's currently being led by Ahmed. Ahmed is our current leader with 1007. Muhammad at 850. Shem at 666. Are you saying this is wrong? Okay, looks like I think Shem is yeah. Can we look at another way of emailing if a stranger is? Yeah, I mean, look, if you have a better idea, please come up with this. But this is the best I can think of. We can also do, let's say here, we can also reach out to people on Twitter. Currently, we are only reaching out to people on LinkedIn. We can also reach out to people on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. But the problem with reaching out to people on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter is I don't know how to do that in a structured way. So if you look at LinkedIn, I'm able to go, industry by industry, country by country. It's very structured, so that if Yahya is reached out to somebody, then AD doesn't reach out to the same person. If Shem has reached out to somebody, then Jason doesn't reach out to the same guy. So we are able to structure it very nicely in LinkedIn. We are not able to do that in anywhere else. That is a problem. But we have to think about all those things. Yahya, keep thinking about how to do this in other channels. It's a good idea. All right, guys. So I think we have run out too much on time. So let's see if we can, restart the competition. It's only another 10 more days for the competition to get over. The top 5 will get a cash prize, and also the person who rose from the bottom, some 2 or 3 people is going to get some prize. So totally around 8 people should get 8 or 7 people should get a reward at the end of this month. So let's see, who's going to be that. Okay, that's pretty much it for now, and we will meet next week. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Okay, bye. We call it a day.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, si mwende. Sinendeni bado mko ndani. Mnataka ni wa guide. Mrudie tena. I can guide you guys.
Jason anaenda na ngoja nini? Jason hajaenda na ngoja nini? Enda bwana.
Niko narudi.
Watu wanaishi.
Watu waendi. Naona watu wako wanakimbia kama Japanese drawings.